Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to the ultimate pie competition between New Zealand pies and Australian pies. Let's get into it. First up, we're gonna be judging some New Zealand pies. We've got a butter chicken pie, we've got a steak and stout pie, and we've got a vegetable pie. Today's pies are from the bakery at Wakefield, just outside of Nelson, New Zealand. Nice, dense pie. It's got a lot of weight to it. That is something I always look for in a quality pie, is having a good texture, good density. It's heavy, you can tell there's a lot of filling in there. The top looks like it's gonna be nice and flaky, but not too flaky, not where it's gonna be like ridiculously messy or anything like that. Whoa. That is so good. Good flakiness on the top. I don't know if you can see that, but there's some little flakes just on the top. The bottom portion is really soft, really delicious. The filling is incredible. This is the steak and stout pie. Absolutely delicious. It's like having gravy and steak stew or something in a pie. Absolutely phenomenal. This is so good. They absolutely nailed this one. Look how full that pie is. It is so full. Absolutely delicious. 10 out of 10 on the steak and stout pie. Now we're gonna move on to the next one. Next up, we've got the butter chicken. So same thing, we've got a nice and thick pastry with a nice fluffy and what looks to be like very flaky top. It looks absolutely delicious. This one's not as heavy as the first pie, but it still has some good weight to it. Let's dig in. Super good. Great flavor. A little bit spicy, but not too much. Again, the flakiness on the top is amazing. It's got these like just pockets, pillows, if you will, of pastry flakiness just on the top, where the base is super soft. I can now understand why the bakery at Wakefield has such a good reputation. These are two of the best pies I've ever had in New Zealand. Absolutely amazing. Just gonna do a little swish of water before we try the vegetable one. So the vegetable one has a little potato top on it instead of flaky pastry. The bottom pastry is a good thickness. This has a really good weight to it, actually. I think it's gonna be really good. I have never had a vegetable pie before. This is my first time, so I don't really have anything to compare it to, but based on the first two, my expectations are pretty high. Okay. I see you, vegetables. Really good flavor. Tons of veggies packed in there. A nice creamy sauce. Super good. All three of these were so delicious. Absolutely incredible. I think it's gonna be pretty hard to beat New Zealand pies. I really don't know even what to expect from Australian pies because I've only seen things that say they're not all that great. But we're gonna put it to the proper test. We're gonna be in Sydney next, checking out some fresh bakeries to get some pies that hopefully are comparable to these. These aren't necessarily all the most popular flavors in New Zealand. I know mince and cheese, steak and cheese, pepper steak are some of the other really popular flavors. These are the ones we went for today, and I can honestly say they were 10 out of 10 across the board, pretty much on every single front. These are the perfect pies, and I'm gonna say New Zealand absolutely knocks it out of the park with pies. So let's go to Australia and see what they got for us. We're at the Taronga Zoo in Sydney, Australia, trying, for me, the very first Aussie pie. See how it compares to New Zealand. Got a beef brisket. Looks pretty good. Smells good. It was $9, so a little pricey. It's okay. It's no flaky New Zealand pie. The inside is really good though. Good flavor. I think we're gonna have to try pies from like an actual bakery though. So I'll see you in a minute for that. I don't know if you can eat this handheld or not. The crust is really good. very hot though. Structurally not sound. I thought the pie there was actually pretty decent, like 1 out of the 2 anyway. We got a braised pork and barbecue sauce, which was just okay. And then the tender steak, bacon and cheese, that one was actually really good. I mean, it doesn't really compare to New Zealand though, just saying.